Make a run for the border. Well, that's funny, isn't it? They're running for the border, ain't they? How's everybody doing today, man? Brother Brian's back at you again, man. Went fishing today. If you could smell me, you would believe me. I'm telling you, I smell like a fish, man. Had a fabulous trip. Um, I'm not gonna bore you with fishing stories, man, but man, I could tell some fishing stories from just today. Just today, man. Man, I love Taco Bell, man. You guys like Taco Bell? I remember when I was a kid, man, growing up, Taco Bell was so much better. It was just so much better. But that's just the thing with like everything in life. Everything in life is kind of sloping down. I don't know why. It's like when I go to Taco Bell, I gotta tell them that I will pay for extra red sauce and extra cheese. I will pay for it. Put it on there and make it good, because sometimes you get a bean burrito, man, and that thing, it's just dried up old beans with nothing on it, man. It's like, they're like, you want some sauce? It's horrible, man. Back when I was a kid, my friends, man, they worked at Taco Bell. They had to grind the cheese, man. They actually had to smash the beans. You know, you just did away with everything, man. Cell phones are just junk. You go out and spend. What kills me is people will go out and spend $1,200 on a cell phone, man, and the thing only lasts like 2 years. Televisions, they're disposable. I mean, it's just a waste. To me, it's just a waste. Make something and make it to last, man. That's why. That's why Brother Brian loves vintage, vintage things, man. I'm surrounded by vintage, man. You know, Even at the lake, it's like I'm out there fishing today, and I've got these fishing lures, and there's these big fancy fishing lures, man, and then I take one of my lures that I made and use it, and it's so much better. And I'm not just bragging; I'm just saying, it's like when I make it, it's made out of wood. I hand wired it, man. I used the best components in it. It swims better. It's just a better bait, man. These new fishing lures, man, they're like plastic. And they use the cheapest freaking crap that they can on it. It's like $20 for a fishing lure, man. I just make my own. I repurpose things, man. You need to get in the habit of repurposing things that last. It's like, well, that stereo, it's outdated. It's old. Yeah, you're right. It's 50 years old and it still works, man. Hello! It still sounds fabulous, man. Go buy a stereo today and then come back 50 years from now. Tell me how well that piece of shit's running, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just true, man. You know what you need, man? If you don't have one, you need to buy a record player, man. That's what you need. All this crazy, speedy, digital, streaming bullshit, man. There's nothing like listening to records, man. There's nothing like it. Having a hard copy of an album, putting it on a vintage record player, man. Putting the needle in the groove, man, there's nothing like it. It sounds, it's just amazing. They say it's like this resurgent. Well, it's because it sounds better than anything that they make today, man. It's just, the sound quality is better. It's just so much, it just seems more lifelike and realistic, man. You could take an old 50-year-old album, man, and it still sounds beautiful, man. An old Miles Davis or something, man, and it just sounds like he's right there, man, playing, jazz for you right there, man. Coltrane. Buy you a record player, man. You know what I'm saying? Do yourself a favor, slow down a little bit. spend some time investing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing, man. You're taking that time for you. It's just like fishing, man. Even if I'm not catching anything, this is my time. I'm investing in me, man. I'm disconnecting and I'm reconnecting with myself. It's wonderful. We need to start doing that more, man. We spend too much time listening to the garbage on the TV and the radios. We're like a bunch of sheep. Unfortunately, we've all been programmed to this nonsense, man. We need to disconnect and just breathe, man. You'll have less gray hairs. It's too late for me, man. I done got them. Anyway, also, I went in and I grabbed some records, man, because I figured I want to talk about records, man. I want to try to promote people to invest in themselves, spend more time investing in themselves, listening to some music, man. That's reading a good book, spending time in nature, and listening to some beautiful music, man, on an old record player, man. There's nothing like it. You're worth it. Brother Brian loves you guys, man. And I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. I'm just trying to send some positive energy your way, man. So anyway, I grabbed some records, and I was like, I haven't been buying any records. Maybe next week I'll go to the record store and buy some records. But, sometimes you just go in there and just grab what I got, man. And I said, I'm just going to just randomly grab some records, man, and see what kind of nonsense I can grab, man. And that's what I did. I grabbed some records. I love my record collection. But, man, I've seen people in the vinyl community that have record collections that are just mind-blowing. It's like they've got like 5 records that's worth more than my whole record collection, They've got beautiful, beautiful music, man. Their passion is deep. So, just show you what I grabbed. Don't expect anything fabulous, man. Huey Lewis in the News, man. I love this, man. This one here, the name of the album is Sports. Now, granted, man, I do believe this is like an original, man. Look, it's on the Chrysalis. Yeah, I like Huey Lewis in the News, man. The heart of rock and roll, baby. And you know that this thing sounds fabulous on the Chrysalis label. Yeah, heart and soul, bad is bad. I want a new drug. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fabulous album. I grabbed that just to show you, man. Trying to promote yourself. I'm trying to promote you. Not promoting Huey Lewis in the News, man. I'm trying to get you to enjoy music. Spend some time for yourself. What else did I grab? How about some heart? I told you, man, I just grabbed some records, man. This is what came out. This one here's got Barracuda on it, man. Barracuda. And, man, there's a sticker. I got this at a Goodwill for 99 cents. You can find records, man. If you get out there and dig, let's see what this thing looks like, man. It looks like it's in really good condition, man. Look at the condition of this thing. Goodwill. Oh, yeah. Looks like it's got the original inner sleeve. Yeah. That's what the album looks like. Anyway, there you go, man. There's some heart. I like this stuff, man. And I know, man. When I listen to music, man, most of the time, there ain't nobody around, man. It's just me and the music. So, ain't nobody laughing at me when I listen to it, man. It's the Grand Funk Railroad, man. Born to Die, man. Ain't that some truth? There's the label right there. Born to Die. Nice looking label on that, too, man. That's on Capitol. That's on a crazy looking Capitol label right there, man. And then, oh man, now we're getting into some good stuff right here, man. How about some humble pie? Yes, humble pie. I love humble pie. And right there, man, that's what it's all about. The records. Get yourself a record player, man. I got me a little dog. You probably just heard her barking, man. That's me, man. That's me, my record player, listening to music. Yeah, eating some cookies and getting fat, man. Yes. 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 Then I got this one, man. Humble Pie. Live performance at the Fillmore, man. This album is killer. This is a killer album, man. I've got 2 copies of Humble Pie. I actually let a guy borrow. I had 3 copies. I let a guy borrow it, and he never returned it, man. Glad I have more copies of it, man. But yeah, this is a fantastic, fantastic album, man. Fantastic rock album. I love live albums, man. This is a great one. And somehow, because of my record collection, the way that the records are, they're crazy, man. The records are just everywhere. Next to Humble Pie is Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, man. Don't ask me why or how that's in there with Humble Pie, but there it is. Axl Rose, man. The 80s classic, man. I do enjoy this album, man. Welcome to the Jungle, baby. I enjoy it, man. I don't know about the new stuff, the new Guns N' Roses, but this was a big hit, man, when I was growing up in high school, man. And then we have Golden Earring, man. Yes, Golden Earring. Moontan. Guess that's the name of the album, is Moontan, man. Look at that. Ooh, they're getting a moontan there. Then we have another golden earring. She's actually got the golden earring on, man. It's black and white. Got some ring wear going on it with the golden earring, baby. All right, man. Genesis. Ooh, yes. This looks like a promo copy of Genesis, man. And then there were 3, man. My Genesis promo copy, man. I absolutely love Genesis, man. Love Phil Collins. I love that old stuff. I like the vibe on these albums, man. It's fabulous, man. I wonder what... This is on the Atlantic label. Promo, not for sale. Let's look at what this label... I'm just curious, because sometimes the promos have a different label. I couldn't tell you on this one. I didn't look at it when I pulled it out. It's kind of stuck in there. There we go. It's got a little stickiness still on there. A little sticky. It's on a polyvinyl lined sleeve, man. Man, record collection is so much fun. People are so into it, man. It looks like it's a little rough, but probably plays fine, man. It doesn't look like it's anything special. No white. No white. I think I might have got this from a friend. I'm not sure. But, yeah, man. Today's Saturday, I'm gonna spin some records, man. I'm definitely gonna spin some records. And, man, fishing is just like, I love fishing and stuff, but man, it gets to be a lot of work too, man. Get out there, set up, gotta make bait and all that kind of good stuff, man. Gotta reel in fish, you gotta net them, unhook them. Sometimes I just like going fishing and not catching nothing, man. I just want to sit there and relax, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thanks for hanging out with Brother Brian. I hope y'all are good, man. Brother Brian loves you guys, man. Take some time for yourself. You are worth it, man. Out of here.